Hi everybody, I'm back. It's January 2nd, 2022, and I'm back to help you get your emergency kits updated and the food updated, and also to show you the sizes that I have. So I have my kids' old backpacks from school that I just didn't throw away. You know, you've got them around, old luggage. And even, I'm trying to see, yeah, I have old luggage. You can even do 5-gallon buckets, which is kind of cool too. But what I normally do the first week of January is I go through my emergency kits, make sure everything's updated, make sure that the food is taken out. I leave it in for 6 months and then take it out and put new food in, and I'll show you that process. But I thought I'd show you what was in and how I fit in each of my emergency kits. The things that I have. So we can go through this one. This is, I think has some of Brian's, my husband's, he has a sweatshirt, and it looks like a kit for, it looks like a knife and a can opener and peeler and, you know, just, I think it was something I got at a garage sale. I've got a pair of boots in here. And then it looks like I've got some really important things that maybe Brian wanted to have. I've got some Life Straws and some Buffs, because of course it's 2022, we're still wearing masks. And then some Bleed Stop. I don't know why this is in here. This is, Brian packed this because this is even not very clean in here, but we're not gonna harp on it because we want him, we're glad that he made an emergency kit. So the one thing, the reason why I decided to start using a 5-gallon bucket is you can collect water with a 5-gallon bucket. You can heat with a 5-gallon bucket, heat water in it, which is kind of, that's amazing. We want to be able to, obviously one of the first things we want to be able to do is to be able to find someplace safe to be. If we're in our car, that's fine, but we're still going to need water. Or if we need something to sit on. Now I even have this one, I packed this one. This one says emergency go bag, food and water prep, coffee makers, and then it has our name. I guess because if we are having an emergency, like the people that are in Colorado right now, I'm hoping that they have their emergency kits ready. But let's just go through this so you can be able to see how much I have in here. I've got some reusable gloves, and then I've got gloves, paper, and a pen. Gloves. I thought this was pretty cool. It's a Java drip coffee maker. And then I've got, I think I showed you this before, it's a water pump that's in one of my other videos. And then masks, N95 masks. It looks like coffee that's already been ground. I've got some, looks like cappuccino or mocha things. And these are going to be some things that we will then take out and we will redo with fresh is what we're going to do. I've got just the regular utensils, some things for serving, large spoons, some scissors, some things like that. Matches, of course, that'll never go bad. And again, more food, a tarp, some more fork and knife. Salt and pepper I have in here, a small thing of bleach. I have peroxide and alcohol and a tarp. So kind of a little mess tent, kind of a nice thing to be able to do. But I can put everything else back in here that isn't food related because I need to update that. But I know I had some requests on getting to be able to see what I used for my packaging. Because my last videos I didn't. I just showed you what I had in them, but it's important to do that. So I'm going to leave this lid off because I know that I've got some food I need to do. Take that down. I don't think I have, this is my dog food, or I have 3 dogs. So I've got some Walmart bags, a big bag of dog food, dog bowl, I have, let's see, canned dog food, even some things for like first aid, some leashes, some treats, And I have on there, I did put Sharpie, which I don't really like to do Sharpie on things. Some soap, just some antibiotic stuff. I have a knife and a fire starter, fingernail file, and those are things that I'm always wanting to have in bags. It's like I can never have enough of those. And then I also put in there, let's see, I have the smallest, a little emergency kit. It's from a little Altoid container, and I have in here just a thing to strike your matches, thread, needle, fingernail file, things like that. And also pen, pencil, some feminine products. And those can also be used as bandages because we have to remember that they are clean. So I'm going to put that bag in there. I don't really need to change out anything in here. The dog food is still in its packaging. I will check its date though. So I'm going to put that coffee maker away too. And here's another emergency kit that I have. And of course, another beautiful backpack from one of my girls. Let's open this up. Masks again, gloves. Oh, I know, well, is this the one? Let's see. This is the one I made for the LDC. This is my emergency kit for them. So when we're assigned to go somewhere else and help other people, this is what I have in there. They asked for those emergency glasses, and I have a couple different ones. I did buy one of those really cool things you put on your belt buckle that holds your gloves, and I have a pair of gloves. Some more emergency. I got a lot of goggles. I'm eye protective. I'm pro eyes. But I probably, if brothers and sisters needed it, I have a high vis vest. More goggles. Another one of those glove things. Oopsie, didn't mean to tear that off. And then another high vis vest, which is very nice. So, put all that back in. There won't be any food in here, and this is, like I said, something that I'm going to be taking if I get assigned to go help somewhere, and they want us to have LDC, items that were on their list, which we watched the video on that. I know a lot of us went to go see that at the meeting before everything shut down. Let's see what's in here. And I think it's probably going to be, it's going to be a hard hat and a clipboard. And I just have a bag in here. And of course, if I'm going to be going, then I wouldn't need to have clothes. I'll have clothes on to be able to wear to the site. And obviously I just have an old helmet. Keep my noggin safe. So, have that, okay? So, then I have 3 large emergency kits. And this may seem like a lot. We do store it right next to our car. So it's something that if we're going to be working, we'll have, I'll open my car and just put them right in. So one thing that I do have, Brian made this baseball bat. I just love this baseball bat, and I keep it in my emergency kit. I never know exactly what I'll use it for. On the outside of this backpack, I think if you've watched my videos before, we do have our drinking containers. And then because I had a backpack that could hold a bat, I think that's the reason why I have this bat in here, is I just thought it was cool. Okay, so I'm gonna lay it down. Well, let's look at the outside pockets. We've got gloves, a flashlight, and some more buffs. Important in 2022 to be wearing masks, especially with everything going on with Omicron. And something I will be doing today is just making for sure everything is neat and clean and tidy on these. I have a fire starter, some Vaseline, poncho, water cleaner, fork and knife. These are just some of the things. Another fire starter. This is something that you can rinse your hands off with, like one of those light sticks, batteries, and I will check that date. I have, hello, this is something I want to put in my medical. That's some new skin. dental floss, the directions to my flashlight that has the radio, a cup with some bandanas in it. Here is my medical stuff. Now I do have to look at my updated medicine because you see I have some medicine right here. And then I think we talked about it. I've got Tylenol, aspirin, ibuprofen, alcohol swabs, petroleum jelly, just things that you're going to need if you get a cut or a blister. But I will, now that I'm thinking about it, put the new skin and the dental floss in with this. Because we want to be able to, if we've got something happening, a medical emergency, we want to be able to take this, take it out, and be able to find what we need instead of digging through everything. Some more that has to do with, here's a fire starter, some Lysol, a poncho. And so I'm going to take my fire starter here and my poncho, my fire stick, so these loose things, and put them in there. It's important. I don't like anything loose. Like I said, I really like to be able to pick it up and move it. Here is, looks like shower stuff, like soap, shampoo, toothbrush, toothpaste. Some more matches. You can never have too many matches. This is bandages, a whole bunch of bandages. And I might even take these, and here's some wipes. I will need to make for sure that these are moist. Some feminine hygiene products. And some more Ziploc bags. And I think what I am going to do is I'm going to take pretty much all this and put it in one large Ziploc bag is what I'm going to do. And some more of those water things. And I'm going to do that right now while I'm thinking about it. I'm going to get the large thing from IKEA. And I'm going to take that and put all of these medical supplies, everything that we just talked about, all together. Because really, perhaps I didn't have a Ziploc bag when I made this up. Maybe the Ziploc bags, I didn't have them. So, okay. So I'm going to do that. The water things. So I can only fit that much. I think I'm going to take my wipes. I'm going to put that right back in there. And it's a really nice little spot underneath. And this was for people who play baseball, maybe, you know, like kids, their parents to take them to games and stuff. This just kind of keeps it all in there. This is a nice big pocket. I'm going to zip that guy up. We've already looked at the other outside pocket. Let's sit it up and look at this pocket here. If this falls and hits me on the head, that's going to be an amazing video. Just nice. Okay, some candles, some Benadryl, some ibuprofen, some Tylenol, and some stuff for, it looks like some allergy relief, some pens, pencils, and some vitamin C. So just using that pocket to its advantage. I think I might even put one more pen in there. I'm going to check to make for sure that pen works. And that's something that we can do each time we check our emergency kits. We need to make for sure that all this stuff is fresh, working, and if we could update it. Okay, so big pocket here. This is a lot, so I'm going to turn it on its side, bring it down this way, and here's some more batteries. We're going to check to make for sure those are out in date. Some more gloves, some more work gloves, and honestly, I know you may say, well, you've got enough gloves, but if we have someone that's with us that doesn't have an emergency kit, we want to make for sure that if they're helping us clean up something or move something, if they get a cut on their hand, then that's not going to be good, especially if we're not able to go somewhere and get them help. So duct tape, we talked about that before. This looks like some soap, bandages, I do have a stitch kit to do sutures, band-aids, and more masks. I think there's a theme going on. Poncho, towels, and like paracord. Some more gloves. And this one has my personal, oh, and here's the thing of food. We're gonna put that right there to check that out. This has my personal thing. I've got a pair of shoes and a jacket. I think you might have seen that before in my old video. This is that really nice saw. Another poncho. Songbook Bible. Tarp. Sharp pins. Wilderness training manual. And as you probably remember, each of my go bags have a centralized paperwork. The first page is going to be listing everything, and I even have taken, I don't know if this one has it or not because I've gone through these a lot and changed them, is I have a picture. I took a picture so that if for some reason I'm nervous or scared or something's going on and I need to find something specific, if I need to, I can find this. And I didn't like that it was in the back. I'm going to make sure for sure that this is in the front where I can just pick it right out. I do have money, my map, and then all that paperwork that we talked about before in the first video. I have pens and pencils, money, and a book that's called Where There Are No Doctors. So if there's something, if I don't have my friend who's a doctor with me, I pray I do, if I don't have her with me, if I have something I have to do or have concerns about, then I will be able to use that book.
Sorry, I didn't know if you were done or not. Like if you